I did not prepare, which I'm sure shocks nobody.
I don't have Nella. Did you find Nella?
I did find Nella.
Okay, good.
So this is going to be a very long live. This might actually have to be split into 2 lives. Unsure. We'll see as the live progresses.
There will be breaks.
Huh?
There will be breaks.
There will have to be breaks. I don't have a drink.
Okay. Let me lay this baby down and then find the pacifier. She's gonna be back for a minute.
You gonna be so angry? Oh, by the way, Rose is inside for the foreseeable future. Oh my honey. Does Lauren have her shit together? Lauren doesn't have her shit together, so we're hanging out for a second. How is everyone? I hope you're better than I am. Oh my god, my baby's mad.
I told you.
Here, hand her here until you find the passy.
Warning was given.
Hi.
Mama.
What? Are we talking? Are we hanging out on the TikTok? Are we gonna go live? Are you gonna go live and do some reads? And you're in your unicorn sweatshirt? Oh, you doing it? You doing it? Let go. Ooh, yay! Yeah, Isla's doing osteomancy. I think she watches me throw bones too much. What do the bones say? You don't know? What's that? You gonna throw bones? What'd she say? She said no. Yep. You gonna do it?
Yep.
What'd she say? She said you wish you threw harder. I don't think she said that at all. Mwah. Love you. You big CP. Say night, 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 night.
A long day, Mom.
All right, now we just have to acquire a drink for me, and then we'll be ready to go. She is the cutest thing. I can't handle. Cannot handle. She's getting so freaking big, too. But also, like, you can tell she's a third child because I thought she was, like, 20 months old. Because, well, I don't know. No, she's 18 months old this month. Not even 18 months old yet. This guy's healing. Honey. There's a tiny Isla in the crib. Yeah. Is a tiny Isla supposed to be there? If you ask a tiny Isla, she'll say she is not. 'Cause she hates bedtime and she wants to start a riot. There's a tiny Isla in the crib. Hey, Rangshi. I'm getting myself together. I'm just waiting on Gus to bring me a drink real quick. It looks like we're going to have to replace not only the flooring in the girls' room, but some of the drywall as well, and probably the trim. So, yeah. What is this?
Oh, come on. You can figure it out if you try. Just use your imagination.
Which flavor?
The coconut stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, we did have to use their jackets as the original dam because I didn't have towels out of the wash yet. So there's that. The only thing I have set up is my PayPal. My husband does have Cash App if he's on to drop it in the comments. We can go there too.
There will
Oh, that's because it's the cup, Muse. Love you, Ringshi. But hey, the good news is Mela is alive. Well, Mela's not alive, but Mela's okay. So I can figure it out from there. I have my career, so we're all right. We will be all right. Yeah, intact. That's the word I'm looking for. No, Winter Mella's not alive. There's a tiny island staring at me. If looks good, kill this one would for sure do me in. If you ask a tiny Isla, she'll say she's just cute. But I know that toddlers can be serial killers too. Mela is present. What?
Is that a reference?
No.
Okay. You sure?
I'm sure.
Not even subconscious?
I don't think so. Hi, new person. If you missed it at the beginning, this is either A, going to be a very long live, or B, I'm going to break this up into 2 separate lives. I'm not sure yet. We're going to see how the live goes, how my energy holds up. If I have to break it into 2, obviously you'll know if your read hasn't been done, and I'll tell you when to expect me back. It'll probably be Monday, if we do. Look, your risk of being unalived by your own toddler is small, but never zero. Okay, I have a drink. Christopher! Uh-oh. Where'd he go? I need my inhaler. If possible. Oh my god, the little aggressive heart guys. I love them. They're so excited. And my Fruity Pebbles.
Where is that?
That was by my Lego set in the living room. Oh my god, that's such a cute bracelet. No one show my 6-year-old. She'll want it, and it's not real. Okay, what am I doing?
Sorry, I promise I'll be right back. I just really need this outside.
Outside time.
Yeah,
Ticker talk. Why is that doing that? Does this need to go further back and higher up? There we go. There's the angle I want. Where's the playlist? Oh, wait, if I play music, I can't put this on YouTube, and not everybody knows where to find the Google Doc. Okay, so I am holding Tristan. If I can get to the right damn date. Alright, Carly has made it to the first slot with Dealer's Choice plus Mirror plus Extra. Starting with Mirror, and then we'll figure out what we're doing after that. Oh, yeah, so this is Mela. Mela was my cat when she was alive, and now she's not, so Instead, I channel her spirit through these here bones and I toss them in the air and they give magical answers. I know that sounds like bullshit. Somehow it actually works. Really weird stuff. Witchcraft. Wild shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. What does Carly need to hear tonight? Plus, my lives are fun because my cards aren't nice. Carly, realize that you don't have to shoulder everything alone, that you don't have to go through life like you're engaged in some great battle and you are but the one remaining guy on the field. You can lean on other people for support. You can even lean on other parts of yourself for support. Like stuffing everything in a box and pretending like you are just one person trudging along, not doing it for you. So have we considered the opposite of that? Not doing it. So, lean upon others. Lean upon other aspects of yourself. Unpack the boxes inside. If you want the harmony, which you do, we all do. That's literally the whole reason people buy mirror reads in the first place. If you want the harmony, you actually have to do something about it. Lean into others. Feel the things. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see, Carly. Should Carly take on or begin a new journaling adventure? Yeah. In leaning upon others, should Carly make effort to make new friends? Yeah, that's your least favorite thing. Should Carly lean on to the friends like me that she already has? Okay, maybe not me. What about the others, though? Okay, the others don't lean on me. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not very leanable at the moment. I am crumbling. It's fine. It's fine. Should Carly dive deeper into shadow work with this journaling experience? So this is going to be about shadow work. Is this more of a writing about and processing the things that overwhelm them? There we go. There's your key to your journaling experience. Should this be an aesthetic journal? Make it aesthetic so you pay more attention to it. Mindfulness. The more time you spend on making it pretty, the more attention you're giving it. Henceforth, blah, what are words, the more mindfulness you create out of it. Am I missing a secret third thing? No. Okay, cool. Carly, if you don't mind to remind me on Monday, I want to check a deity confirmation for you. It feels like you need one, but it feels like you don't need one tonight, if that makes any sense. Please message me on Monday. Do I have any mods tonight? I don't think I do. Hang on. Let me hunt down one of my mods. Hey, Muse, Vesper, any of y'all, have y'all figured out how to mod my lives yet? Anyone who's here on a weekly basis that has an idea of how we do things around here?
I have a deep dive in deity for Amanda Heiser.
Okay. Okay, Muse, I'm gonna mod you for tonight, just because I don't think any of my mods are around. It was a weird night. Let me see if any of them can hop on. I might find another one of you too. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. All right, Crown, I'm going to take you up on that. No, we can just go off the package list we have for tonight. That's already up there. And then go from there. Hopefully one of the mods can hop in at some point. But yeah, y'all know how to answer the basic questions, so that's really all I need right now. Gus is kind of in and out. Yes, Muse. It's my favorite one. I love the galaxies so much. They're my favorite. Alright, not Brenna. Clear your mind to Grandpa. I would really like to know what is going on with Not Brenna's Clairs. Does Not Brenna have a block on their Claire gifts? I was right. Look at me. Imagine me being right on that. Divination. Good Lord. Craft. Not Brenna. Is this angry something? Oh, motherfucker. Is this unfucking? You're fucked. Have fun. God damn it, Brenna. Amanda, thank you. It's always Brenna. Literally always. When in doubt, look at Tristan or Brenna. Hey, what does Brenna do about this thing? Oh God. We're not doing a whole unfucking here, Dad. Stop being so afraid of believing in yourself. Again. This is another self-fucking from you, which is completely unsurprising whatsoever. I'm thrilled I didn't have to do a full-fledged unfucking to figure that out. You realize that you can't open these things up when you don't believe you're capable of opening them up, right? You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. If you're sitting there going, well, other people can do it, but I don't know about me. Well, then you're not going to do shit, my friend. You are literally talking your inability to do it into its own existence. So instead of manifesting the fact that you aren't or feel like you can't do something, manifest the fact that you can and believe you will. Yay, I'm Jessica. Jessica, I did temporarily mod Muse and Crown, so you're not alone. Meow, meow, meow. Tatiana, you have Mirror. Oh, baby, that's a pig. It says oink. Oink, oink, oink. Hey, you have ancestors reaching out that are trying to get you to take a hard look at things at the moment. You know, the mirror is the great reflection of ourselves. Not just, though, it can be seen as a portal, a window, an eye into the soul, if you will. This card specifically, though, this is screaming that female multiple ancestors are going, my dude, can you please just sit down and take a look at yourself for 5 minutes? It feels like one of those situations I talk about a lot where we like to stick ourselves inside of these traps and think that life is going to move so much faster than it is in reality, that we don't have the time to do the things, that we don't have the time to achieve the goals we've set, that the adventures are going to happen without us. And that's really not the case. The only issue is that you have put yourself inside of this bubble where you're watching it occur because you're in a bubble and you're not actually doing it and experiencing experiencing it. Go experience it. Go do the shit. And also maybe talk to these ladies. Oh boy, I lost my spot. Okay, where are we? There we are. Muse! Hi, Mr. Bones. Please don't be surprised that I'm doubting myself again. Oh no, who could have seen this coming? Not me. Should Muse ask what they want to ask about the necklace regarding Lady Athena? Yeah. Is the candle Muse got earlier just or something Poseidon wanted? Yeah. Dealer's choice. Should Muse have more self-confidence? Yeah. Hi, Vesper's friend. We're throwing bones. Don't worry, they don't belong to a rabbit this time. Sin. You know, the irony of this is that when I opened up, because I didn't actually make a video of it, but I had this whole situation on Thursday with my van. I was driving Isla to school and got about I'd say about a third of the way home. And suddenly the cab of my van fills with smoke. And like, I lost my house to a house fire. So immediately, full panic. And I pull into a parking lot and I call my kid's stepmom and I am like sobbing and I'm like, what do I do? And she's like, get out of the van. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should do that. And she's like, how about call the fire department? And I'm like, I should do that too. Anyway, it's a whole thing. Fire department shows up. 2 of them worked on my house fire. So PTSD, hello, here we are. And then, as if it couldn't get any worse, the sky breaks loose and it just starts storming its ass off. Anyway, it was an antifreeze leak and it was steam and not smoke, although it looked like smoke. And my van was not drivable. It had to be towed to a shop and it was the whole thing. Anyway, I opened orders on Thursday because I was like, shit, I got to pay for my van. And then my house flooded. So now we're paying for that. Fuck the van. I'm not sure if groundhogs are closed. I have never looked into that personally. Anyway, back to this. Sin has a dealer's choice. Mella's deck feels appropriate. All right, what does Sin need to hear tonight? Ooh, babe. Yeah. Can you grab me the new deck so I can play with it on my dealer's choice too? It's in my purse. The bag was full. I don't know where purses go.
I think most women usually know where their purse is.
I don't pay attention to my purse. I don't like having a purse. It just exists. Okay, son, look. The things that you have been through in life have put you in this position where you have really built up this. You are very stubborn. You are very. Wow, I'm trying to tell someone how stubborn they are, and you are being stubborn about going night-night. Do you need Mela to tell you to go night-night? Yeah, okay. Should Isla go night-night? No. Mela, you know what? Fuck you for that one. I was like, do you need Mela to tell you to go night-night? And Isla's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, Mela, should Isla go night-night? And she goes, no. I know. Anyway, so Sid, you're really, you have become stubborn as a way to kind of make your way through, if that makes sense. It's this inflexibility out of, this is the path I'm creating for myself. I'm gonna fucking create it. You're not gonna fucking stop me. Too many people have tried to step on me before, and fuck you. However, sometimes on our path, we have to take risks. And when we're being so stubborn, we often take the logical path instead of the risky path, because the risky path is often harder to predict. It's harder to see the end result. And that's not really where you're at. You have got to stop being so strong and take this risk in order to move forward. You are literally in a period of your life where the entire lesson is that you have to take the risk. So take the fucking risk. It's gonna be worth it. I have an unfuck your words for Peach. Is this correct? Hang on. Pause. I feel like I'm missing half the day there. There we are. Crown, actually. I'm going to do Peach real quick just because I said it. Mela, in your eyes, are Peach's words sufficient? No. Does Peach need to add more wards to their doors? Yes. Their windows? Yes. Mirrors? Yes. Cloaking wards? If you want. Witches jars? Sorry. Sachets? Yes. More of those. Sigils? More sigils. Bodily wards? Those are okay. Travel wards? Those are also okay. How about like a jar or a stone kept in a purse or a pocket? If you want. I don't know. That one feels important to me. I don't know if that's something you already do, or if it's something like you want to do or you do occasionally and wish you did more of. I don't know. It feels important. Isla, is every religion connected? No. Not at the current moment. It depends on how I word it. If I say, did every religion stem from the same point, it's probably a yes. If I say, are they all connected, like in terms of modern time, no, because, well, behold the divide. What's she eating?
Nori ramen. Would you like me to make you nori ramen later?
I'm working right now.
Isla. Baby.
The only questions I do for free are ridiculous questions.
Please.
Isla. Did she get dinner? I can't work like this.
You got dinner right before I got there. I got it.
I'm in the middle of a read right now.
Rose, what are you doing here?
I told you he's inside for the foreseeable future.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
With those addition, Mela, would Peach's words be sufficient? Thank you for noticing my lack of words and still answering. All right, Crown Deity Con. We're confirming who's still around. So is Lady Freya still around? No. Lady Hecate? Yes. Bridget? Yes. Maybe not for super long. Loki? Loki never leaves. Thanatos? He might come back. He might be watching. He might have kind of stepped away, actually. Yeah, that feels better in the brain. Oh, we've done that one. Birds are definitely spies for the government. Hang on, Crown. I thought I saw another one for here. There you go.
But they also...
Okay, so that's the one I'm holding. Do you want me to hold mirror as well? Or am I just holding the core of your craft and stuff? Okay. Do. What does Crown need to hear tonight? What is it with y'all on these tonight? I'm going to go out on a limb there and say that's Hecate for you. This card is really interesting because when it comes out upright, it's generally always like the meaning of the card. But when it comes out reversed, I almost always have something attached to it, like a deity, an ancestor, a guide, whatever it may be. Okay, so Hecate is overtaking this read. Okay, so when it comes to ourselves and our own beings, nurturing ourselves as a blah blah blah. I'm just gonna start speaking in Simlish and hope y'all get it. Nurturing ourselves in the way a mother would their child is paramount. Self-care is not optional. Self-love is not optional. We have to show ourselves this care and kindness in order to continue forward on our path, because burnout sticks us in place. And with the miasma card, miasma is the higher self, the higher meaning, the higher purpose, that which it is we seek to achieve in a lifetime, not career, not goals, not anything along those lines. It is the entire point of the lifetime we're in. So she's quite literally saying, if you don't start listening and taking care of yourself, you're not getting here. And then there's this additive of pride, self-expression. Self-expression is really interesting when it comes out of the pride card, because not only is it this way that the peacock sets itself apart from other beings, right? It is also a scare tactic. It's a form of protection. Very intimidating, very scary dog vibes. So nurturing yourself, but protecting yourself in order to reach the goals it is. And I want, like, my brain wants to say that Hecate has set for you, but it almost feels like those goals that she has set for you are the purpose of the lifetime. Like, they are intertwined. And in order to get here, you have to... So I honestly should be stacking this more like this. In order to get here, you have to overcome here and here first. I have, yeah. An unfuck your words with a deity confirmation for Amelia. Mela, in your eyes, are Amelia's words sufficient? God damn. Oh my god, that's a maybe. Amelia, you're getting close. Also, Christy, once I finish, dying in a flood, I'm going to get back to one-on-oneing with her. I haven't forgotten that group chat. I know what I need to do with it. I just need to fucking sit down for a little bit. So, Amelia, this is completely separating your words from any words that either your mom or dad have put up. Does your dad do his own words? I have no clue. I don't think I've ever asked. Anyway, so when I'm saying doors and windows, this is meaning kind of like specific to your space. We're talking your bedroom, if you have your own bathroom, if you have your own closet, those kinds of things. Doors, more there. Windows, more there. Sigils, more there. Witch's jar, more there. Bodily wards at school, if you want. Veiling, if you want. Honey bunches. You are a honey bunches of oats. And oh, it's always the unfuck your words. Do you just want people to have fucked words? She's like, maybe.
Alright, I'm on it.
Yeah, sigils can be rinse. Cloaking? That's fine. With those additions, would Amelia's wards be sufficient? Closer. What am I missing here? Deflection. Does Amelia wear a crystal bracelet? I don't know how Amelia feels about bracelets. It could also be an anklet. But I'm seeing one. Hang on. Let me pull this off. I have one. It's not a ward, but what I'm seeing is somewhat similar. This is an anklet that I wear. Allah, honey. You are so cranker pot tonight. You are so cranker pot. She's so cranky. Can we talk to Amelia about her wards? What do you have to say about Amelia's wards? Yep. Okay. It looks like this. It's just a three bead crystal on string. I wear it as an anklet. I'm seeing something similar, maybe obviously more geared towards warding. Now I gotta put it back on. Hang on. I am not coordinated enough for this. This is indeed the Wombat Appreciation Club. You have arrived at the right place. Thank you so much for attending our meeting tonight. Tonight we are talking about preservation of not wombats, but specifically their good friends, the otters. Yes, Christy, it could be. Isla is a cranker pot. Yes, she is. Isla, the bubbly is spicy tonight. All right, Datacon, Amelia. No, I can't do a Datacon for Amelia? Yeah, I can? Well, I need to do a Datacon for Amelia. Is that okay? May mommy have permission?
Yeah.
Thank you, Isla. Okay.
Yeah, cranker.
Baby Oracle has approved this message. Okay.
Baby Oracle must now consume a potion.
Baby Oracle must now consume a potion. It's milk. It's just milk. Okay. Doop. Fuck. Athena, we gone past, is now reaching out. Hermes is also now reaching out. I didn't think it'd be long on those two. Apollo. Okay, not Apollo. Artemis. She has been around a lot lately. Is there anyone else? Oh, fuck. Stolas. Couldn't tell if he was just hanging out with me again. Anyone else? What the fuck, Amelia? What are you doing? Stolas, you do realize that Amelia is 11, right? Like, infernal work at 11. You do you, Stolas. We love you. Aphrodite? I might put that one off for a couple years. Anyone else? Oh my fucking god, Amelia. Okay. Oh my god, I have to watch my mouth. I'm so sorry, Amelia's mom. Crap!
Family friendly.
Oh, good. I just teach my kids that they're, grown-up words. That they say them before they're grown-ups, their heads might explode. No, I don't actually teach them that.
That would be way funnier.
I should teach them that.
Aiden would probably cry.
Oh my god, she'd sob like a baby. Odin. That's why I was having such a hard... He's such a constant presence that I have a hard time with him on cons. Anyone else? You know what? At this point, I'm about to give up. Freya. Do I need to look further into why Amelia has so many deities? If I want. Okay. Loki. Is there anyone else? I'm about to give up. Amelia. Gotta catch them all. I'm just gonna start calling Amelia. Amelia, catch them. Oh my god, I hope Amelia gets that reference. I can't even feel anyone else. Am I even supposed to identify this last one? Then who the hell is it? Hades? Oh, that's why. That is the last one, I'm positive. Right on the fucking mark there, Christy. Do the crows help you play Pokemon Go? Follow the crows. Hazel for Grandpa's deck. What time is it? Am I meant to be taking my break right now?
I think you give it 15 minutes unless you were wanting to do it on the 45s.
I do like it on the 45s.
Okay.
I'm going to take my break really quick.
Did you happen to... Oh, yeah, here's...
They're right there. I didn't pull them out. I didn't want to... I didn't know.
I didn't ward the bags or anything.
I wasn't sure.
I just warded the card.
And I was like, well, that's not my ward, so... Okay.
I have put a space for you in most of my wards.
I assume so, because I do the same for you. I don't know, it's so ingrained in me not to mess with other people's warding.
That's fair. It's a good lesson, folks. Don't mess with other people's warding. Because even if they're your friends, you don't know what their intentions were exactly. Hi, Muse. Yeah, no political questions, please. I believe we have enough trouble with the political situations. Hello. Mr. Stick is thrilled to be here tonight. He's currently wedged between the lamp and the wall, so he's enjoying that, I'm sure. Sometimes the pressure feels good on your temples, you know. Well, Katie, if you have any questions that aren't, personal to yourself or political, Mr. Stick offers some answers for those. Does complimenting your plants lift their confidence? Oh my gosh, I hope so, because I was so trying to be encouraging to the string of bananas on the porch this morning. Like, it grew a whole inch, guys. It was almost dead. It was like it crowded out and killed itself. Yes, they do. Shit. My phone's being fun. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. It's apparently helping her. Do sandwiches like being eaten? I don't know if I want to know this. Like, all right, let's find out. Yes, sandwiches. Why? I didn't want to know. Are sandwiches like, feeling excited when we eat them? Like, how bad is this? Okay, no, they're not feeling it good. It's not creepy or anything, guys. Does the moon get shy when too many people look at her on clear nights? Ooh. No. The moon is proud and shines brightly. Hey, crows are great. I love crows. I know, I'm here for it. The moon deserves the attention. It's true. I love lots of birds. I just don't like woodpeckers. We are currently on break tabs, so probably not. But I don't know if it was like earlier on in the list. Ooh. Mr. Stick. Well, I don't know. I think we've had that one answered pretty thoroughly. Oh, Mr. Stick, do you like woodpeckers? That's cruel. That is so mean. Oh, he actually likes woodpeckers. You like woodpeckers? Do you know what they would do to you, bro? Okay. Own your own space with confidence, he says. Are woodpeckers as judgy as... Oh, God, we're throwing it at me. Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Maybe woodpeckers are as judgy as crows. Does it depend on the woodpecker? Like, do these things have, like, a level of personality I don't want to acknowledge? Yeah, it does. It very much does.
Are we talking about the bird woodpecker?
We are talking about the bird woodpecker.
No. No, we aren't.
Mr. Stick. You did this, sir. Oh, yeah, Mr. Stick and Groot hang out in my office all the time. Alrighty.
I have a weird
Break
question.
over. What?
Can I have some orange juice?
Of course.
Thanks. Okay, so Hazel, Grandpa Reed. Hazel, Grandpa Reed. There it is. Do string bracelets pinch you on purpose? Oh, wait, wrong deck. Yes. What does Sabrina need to do tonight? The conflict is coming from inside the house again. And it's almost funny in a way because this is a conflict that no one wins because, well, one, it's between you, and two, it's over things that you are keeping yourself from doing, fighting yourself about the things. So there really isn't winning. You need to sit with things for a while. Just sit. Just stop fighting yourself over your thoughts and sit with the thoughts, think the thoughts, feel the feelings, and just let them go. Stop fighting yourself over decisions and go with your gut. Like I said, let everything that you've been sitting here fighting yourself over go. Start over and just go with what your gut says. Don't overthink it. Don't fight too. Oh my goodness. Fight too much yourself. What? Hi. Good night. Don't fight with yourself too much over the decisions. You've got to start over and start reframing the way that you see the things that you do. Oh my goodness, she's screaming at me. You stop. You're not getting cheese. It's bedtime. She wants cheese. It's her cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. I know you don't like sitting with it. That's the problem. Y'all, yesterday, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was laying on the couch with her, and I do this thing with her where I ask if the mods are gonna have a good morning. And she says yes or no, and we get to the end of it, and I'm like, are you so cute? And she goes, potato. And I'm like, okay. And then she demanded potatoes all day.
Okay, you got cheese on it.
And now we're demanding cheese. Yes, deities can read your mind. I think that she had a caveat when I asked that, though, that it was not you're thinking things and the deity's just reading her every thought. It's the same sense as the idea of quiet prayer. If you are directing the thoughts towards that deity, you don't have to speak them out loud for them to be heard.
You got your cheese. You're not even gonna eat the cheese.
Cheese tax, cheese tax, cheese.
Don't look at me, Riley. I already gave you your cheese tax.
All right, Shelby has deep dive in mirror. Actually, I'm going to decimate you with mirror, then cheer you up with deep dive. Seems like a good idea. What does Shelby need to hear tonight? Oh, look, you're trudging through it on your own instead of reaching out for help, too. That one feels reversed, but this one doesn't. Okay. While there is, yes, the aspect that you aren't reaching out for help when you should be, there's also this aspect of this life is yours to live. You are the only person that's going to fight for yourself the way that you need to be fought for. You are the only person that can stand up in certain situations, assert your boundaries, and make sure your own voice is heard. However, you also have guides that are really close to you, were really close to you in life, it feels like, that aren't too far away. And it seems like you're either not aware or not utilizing the fact that the pain that you're feeling and the things that you feel like you can't get through, that you're scared to reach out to others about, you can just offer up to them. Pain can be an offering. Any emotion can be an offering. Our joy can be an offering. Our laughter can be an offering. Our tears can be an offering. Our anger can be an offering. Anything is able to be given. You don't have to hold on to it yourself. There are people that are, spirits that are willing to take this on for you, that are willing to help you through it. But all you, in order to receive that help, you have to first ask and give up some of what it is that you are feeling. Uh-oh, Sen. You've missed your breed. It was the usual stop being stubborn, I think.
Lay down.
Tristan for next week. Hartley, 1 question, 1 card. Thank you for the gift, Chantel. I'm here. I'm struggling. I'm trying not to talk about it. My PTSD from the house fire has really been activated. Between the van and then now all of this, I'm having a really hard time. I've been having flashbacks. I'm not getting really good rest. It started flooding last night. I had like 10 nightmares last night I woke myself up from. Just from the PTSD of everything. And then like this utter feeling of being trapped. We can get into town now, but leaving the mountain, like getting out of town at all, is just not gonna happen. Every single route out of this place is gone. And that I feel very, very stuck on top of a mountain and like very uncertain of what is to come because all of the roads are washing away. What's the supply chain going to look like? Are the grocery stores going to get stocked? Will we continue having power and self-service because things have not peaked yet? It's still getting worse. What they're expecting the rivers to peak Monday.
Yeah.
So we still have 2 days before the highest devastation is even realized, and we have already lost so fucking much. And then on top of that, I've got to figure out the flooring and the drywall and the trim in the girls' room. I'm gonna have to see what my entrance is gonna do, if I need to pay out of pocket, if the contractor we use for the house is gonna help. Like there's a lot. It's a lot happening at once on top of having PTSD from a house fire already, and I'm really struggling with handling it. Once I get off here tonight, I'm gonna go sit down with a cozy game, and I'm not gonna move again until Monday. I am just going to let whatever happens happen at this point, and I'll figure it out on Monday. Honestly, Muse, cat pictures and memes in the Discord would be a fucking lifesaver right now. Just like the cringiest memes y'all can find are my favorite things. Also, I really, 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 really like drawings. So if you do any art that you would be willing to post to show me in the Discord, I would love to see that. Just little things that cheer me up. Jessica has a gift. So is it a gift I need to be watching my screen for? I love the galaxy so much. Yeah, unhinged as fuck. Unhinged makes me happy. Okay, Hartley. 1 question, 1 card. Was the banishing cord cutting successful in yeeting the bloodline curse / jinx that has been plaguing Hartley, courtesy of the asshole grandpa? Yeah! We have asshole grandpa and narcissistic uncle for Jessica. I love this. I love our family members. 1 card. What does Hartley need to hear tonight? Oh! Hey, you are your worst critic, and your inability to believe in yourself is really holding you back. So try not limiting yourself by telling yourself that you didn't do the thing, that you literally had to just ask me if you did or not. Let's go. Oh, fuck.
She's singing and dancing.
Amen, Sister Sue.
She got the cheese, and it made her like singing and dancing?
Cheese also makes me want to sing and dance, Isla. Uziel. Mirror Oracle, clear your mind, Grandpa, deity confirmation, 5 question. Okay. Start with the 5 question. Is the ocean still part of shamanism? Yes. Is there a Korean spirit attached to Uziel at the moment? Yes. Oh, that's oddly specific. Did he bring the pink lady with him? Yes. Also oddly specific. Is Uziel doing a great job so far in the transition? You're getting there. It's not a bad job. So that's good. Are they comfortable and happy in the transition? Yeah.
We're getting so many roses. 70 roses.
Oh, thanks. Oh, it's okay. I just talked about how stressed out I was, really. Oh, and I roasted Hartley and Sabrina. And I might be about to roast Uziel. On the deity confirmation. Fafnir is watching. That's a dragon. Is Cain actually a deity? I don't know, but that's there. Cain. Loki. Really? What is it with you and the food? Didn't we have meatball sub from Loki last week too? Loki's not reaching out, but somebody please give him a meatball sub so he shuts up. Is there anyone else? No. Then, let's see. Clear your mind. Does Uziel have any blocks on their clear gifts? Yes. Oh, fuck. Divination. Sleight. Craft. No. So, are the clear blocks due to a missed message? Slightly. There may be something trying to get through that you might just be about to catch. Are the Claire blocks self-imposed? So I'm going to take it as a mix of this message that it doesn't feel like you've missed it. It feels like it's just not quite there yet. And then you know, doing blocky shit yourself. Blah, blah, blah. Have faith in your self-confidence. Believe that you can do things and you'll do things. The usual spiel. And then mirror. What does Uziel need to hear tonight? Fitting. Again, the mirror, the great eye into the soul, the window itself. Self-reflection is this really beautiful tool in emotional work and regulation. How are you framing things? How are you adding to your own plate? What is it that you can do to aid in your own growth and healing? So when we get the mirror card, honey, you are the biggest cranker pot tonight. When we get the mirror card, it is all about self-actualization and self-realization. The things that the self must do to aid in the healing of the emotions. So you got to take a look at yourself and how you're doing things. Drag the puzzle piece into place every fucking week. And then Grandpa. Use the Elda. autocorrect do?
Apparently autocorrect.
Recently, it may feel like there is an aspect in your life that isn't entirely clear to you, almost like it has been fogged or there are secrets being kept from you. This is purposeful due to something that is coming in. An opportunity is going to arise in this specific area, specifically around the things that you have kind of felt like you can't quite put your finger on or can't quite figure out or aren't quite getting the truth. That area is where an opportunity is going to arise from. This is a reminder to take the opportunity. Don't ignore it. Don't overthink it either. Oh crap, I forgot deep dive for who was I deep diving? Shelby. Is Shelby meant to be a solitary witch? You have a mentor. Is candle magic a foundational point in Shelby's craft? Yes. Herbalism? Yes. Crystals? Yes. Astrology? No. Energy work? Later on. Spirit work? Later on. Baneful magic? Yes. Kitchen magic? Later on. Not magic? Later on. Color magic? Yes. Not magic, or the intention there was art magic, and that's later on. Mouth and intention didn't match again. Shadow work. Later on. Dream work. Yes. Meditation. Later on. Astral. No. Is Shelby more of a folk witch? Yes. Is tarot a good form of divination for Shelby? No. Oracle? Yes. Lenormand? Yes. Cartomancy? No. Palmistry? Yes. Scrying? Also, I'm thinking about pulling palmistry off of deep dives. Let me know your thoughts on that. Later on. Runes? No. Osteomancy? Yes. Lithomancy? Later on. Channel writing? Yes. Is Shelby clairvoyant? Yes. Clairsentient? No. Claircognizant? Yes. Clairalient? Untapped? Clairaudient? Yes. Clairgustant? No. Oh my god, it's a cake. I want a cake. Oh, I can't get out to get a cake. And the roses from the Muse. Sometimes I wish Muse and I lived closer so that I could just send Muse some real roses for all the fake roses Muse sends me.
I mean, we could send Muse some fake roses too.
Oh my god, we could.
Funnel cake.
I want a funnel cake.
Same.
That tracks. I was expecting you to have all of your clears and then you didn't, so that makes sense. Gray space. I have a mirror oracle. And then the question, is it a good year to move to be closer to their brother's family? Yes. And I'm going to assume that that's not like a romantic relationship, so it doesn't breach that rule. If it is a romantic relationship, I'm concerned.
Almond flour is full of lies.
You know, I don't understand who was like, yeah, let's just grind up some almonds and bake with them. Almonds are so good in baking on their own. They didn't need to be a powder. What does Free Space need to hear tonight? Jack shit. No, I'm kidding. It's just gonna make me pull them. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting layout. Okay. So the path. The path card is, that is your overarching for this whole read. It's about the path you are currently on. Devoting yourself not only to your passions and your creations, but the things you want to achieve in life is necessary for any sort of achievement, any sort of gain. But it's important to remember that with devotion comes our ability to overburden ourselves. And we have to be mindful of balancing the load. If we carry too much of one thing and not enough of the other, or if we put so much on ourselves that we can't actually get through it, it almost becomes a roadblock on the path itself. You also really need to be mindful of being open to the path. Because another way that you are blocking yourself off from this path that you are on is by almost putting on, like it says, armor, the beetle. You are keeping yourself from being open enough to experience things that are necessary to get to the achievement itself. So kind of be mindful about not building that wall around yourself, not throwing on a suit of armor. It's okay to protect yourself, but if we protect ourselves too much, we are just doing ourselves a disservice. Moira. Hello, my love. So for my dealer's choices tonight, I am just going to switch over to this guy and try it out. Also, I hope you know that when it comes to my Oracle decks, if you haven't realized by now, I don't guidebook read on Oracle decks. I always do intuitive reads based off of the cards themselves. So if you think I've memorized an Oracle or the guidebook in 2 days, you're completely incorrect. I just don't use it. All right, what does Moira need to hear tonight? This is one that makes me pick the cards too. And I'm not reading reversals on this one yet. It's almost like every time you turn a corner or you make a decision, you are suddenly overtaken by this complete decision paralyzation that you may have made the wrong choice. And while that is always possible, there is something specifically coming up where you're going to go through that cycle again, but it's going to end up being a tower moment. A necessary tower moment, but a tower moment nonetheless. That's not to scare you. That's not to say that this thing is not going to be worthwhile. It's to say that it's going to teach you to break this cycle right here. You are really fucking strong. You are the kind of person that gets hit with so much, takes it in stride, and keeps fucking going even when you don't want to. So this is another one of those situations where that strength is going to show key, but it's also going to show you that you cannot continue to be afraid of every decision it is that you make.
shadows. Moving it over your deck.
I love this deck so much. Tristan got it for me. Also, Tristan on a date. Love this for Tristan. Tristan's date is tonight. I hope Tristan is having the bestest of times. Also, not only was I Tristan's good luck card with this date, I did predict this date and just really, really, really try not to do so. Isla is in angry pants tonight because she's fighting sleep like a toddler. We're hitting the terrible twos early. Also, why I did not realize my baby was only 18 months old. Oopsie. Terrible 1.5s.
Don't laugh about it.
Alright, Ariana has a deep dive with a deity confirmation. Oh, you called me Pookie. I love you. I'm not okay, but you called me Pookie, so I'm a little better now. Tabs, message it to me on Discord. Alright, is Ari meant to be a solitary witch? You have a mentor. Who could have seen that coming? Certainly not me. Your mentor. Is candle magic a foundational point in Ariana's craft? Yes. Herbalism. Later on. Crystals. No. Astrology. Yes. Energy work. Yes. Spirit work. No. What? Remind me to revisit that. Baneful magic. Yes. Kitchen magic. Yes. Not magic. Later on. Color magic. Later on. Water magic? I forgot something. Later on. Shadow work? Yes. Dream work? Later on. Was it art magic I forgot, y'all? Oh, shit. Oh, hi, Lissa. Meditation? Nope. Astral? Yes. Art magic? No. Is Ariana more of a roamer? Yep. Is tarot a good form of divination for Ariana? Yes. Oracle? Yes. Lenormand? Later on. Cartomancy? Yes. Palmistry? Yes. Scrying? No. Runes? Yes, heavily. Osteomancy? No. Lithomancy? Slight yes. Channeled writing? Yes. Is Ariana clairvoyant? Yes. Not using fully. Clairsentient? Untapped? Claircognizant? Yes, not using fully. Clairalient? Yes. Clairaudient? No. Clairgustant? Heavily. You have that clairaudience blocked. I can feel the block. You did this. Stop it. I'm trying to get back to it. My PayPal refreshed. I need to see if you had written anything on that deity confirmation. Oh, no. It's just that you hope I'm okay, Pookie. That's right. Hephaestus. Morrilton, that's a city in Arkansas. The Morgan. Watching. What? What? I heard Morgan and then my brain went Morrilton. Been watching too many tornado warnings these last few days. God damn.
There was someone that kept talking about that sounded like they were saying Isla on the TV for like 2 days, and it was messing with me.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go look at a map of Arkansas.
I was
Thanks.
like, why is the TV yelling at my daughter?
Hades. Yes. Persephone. Yes. Is there anyone else? Just watchers. Perfect timing there, Tabs, by the way. You're next. Jessica, I guess. Probably now. I'm not going to finish the orders I have tonight. I'm going to have to split this into 2 lives. Lissa, you can stop pinning. Mella's deck and a 2 question, of course. All right. Will Tabs, also I want this book news you have. Will Tabs have to choose between Cloak and Meadow? No. Should Tabs self-publish? Yes for that. Or traditional publish? No for that. The Golden Wolf and the Stormwielder. Traditional publish. I've heard, JC and I talked about it, and apparently publishing in general is a bitch. No, I haven't even gotten to orders from an hour ago. Night-night, Lissa. Then, what does Tabs need to hear tonight? Okay, wow. Oh my god. I think she's telling you good job on your book. This is... okay. You recently went out of your way to showcase who you are as a person, and instead of hiding away and hiding the qualities that make you so uniquely you, you showed them, and this is something that is going to transform into what is your legacy. And it has the storyteller card, which it really feels like that's just it right there. What it is, the storyteller card. Kenny's leaving me. Wow. Wow. Have fun, Kenny. Take pictures for me. This week I actually started the live with a ton of orders already in. People started buying off of my post earlier. I actually opened orders up on Thursday this week, though, thinking I would be live last night. And then the weather happened. I don't know. I might be able to get them all out tonight. Let me see. Let me count what I've got real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I'll lump those, 17, 18, I'll lump those, 19, 20, I don't know, I'll try. Okay, so Tabs. I don't know if y'all follow Tabs. If you don't, you really fucking should. Tabs is awesome. But Tabs has been working on this book for like a while. The book is inspired by viral questions. I think Tabs just mentioned that in the comments. And Tabs has had an offer to publish.
Yay, publishing.
That's fucking awesome, dude. I'm so fucking proud of you. You deserve it so much. But yes, so I have 20 reads left. I will do my absolute best, but I make no promises on not having to go live a second time. Hi, Kenzie, love. Did y'all do okay? No flooding over in your place? I think Madison said that their yard was pretty bad, but they were okay. Good, I'm glad y'all didn't flood. I think it's just because, you've been over there by that door into the girls' room, but it just dips so hard right there that where the rest of my yard is higher up, we have that dip and it just pools. I think y'all still lived here the first time that room flooded a little bit, didn't you? Oh my God, that's crazy. I saw a post this morning. One of the offices for our electric cooperative had a fish swimming around their break room. I posted a screenshot in the media channel of the Discord if someone missed it. Or if someone is interested in it. That was what I was going for. All right, Carly has Grandpa and a 2 question. Is Hell the deity from the last mirror read? Yeah. Which means I owe you a question. And then, Dad, what does Carly need to hear tonight? It's time to become a dominatrix, Carly. Oh, sorry, this is family friendly. No, it's time to become a dominatrix. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been on the edge of trying it, try it. My grandpa says it's a good idea. Yeah. Or, you could just take control of your own life. But I like my prediction or my interpretation better, personally. Oh my God, it was a hand heart. Oh my God, they're so cute. I will say, though, our electric co-op just raised our rates 15%. And if I lose power from this flooding, I'm just going to go on strike. And because if I'm paying 15% extra a month, my power should just stay on indefinitely all the time. Maybe that's a little mean of me, but really, I'm frustrated. 15% is a lot in 2025. All right, I have a deep dive for Jen. Is Jen meant to be a solitary witch? No. Is candle magic a foundational point in Jen's craft? Yes. Herbalism? Yes, obviously. Crystals? Later on. Astrology? No. Energy work? No. Spirit work? Yes. Baneful magic? Later on. Kitchen magic? Yes. Not magic? No. Color magic? Also, I'm thinking about compressing not magic, color magic, and art magic into one intended question. Yes. Art magic? No. Was that my intention behind that? My brain feels weird. I don't know if I asked that right. Moving on. Water magic? Yes. Shadow work? Yes. Dream work? Later on. Meditation? Yes. Astral? No. Is Jen more of a folk witch? Yes. Is tarot a good form of divination for Jen? No. Or it needs balanced. I don't know. It feels like a no. Oracle. No. Lenormand. Later on. Cartomancy. Yes. I get it. Okay. Palmistry. Yes. Scrying. Yes. Runes. No. Osteomancy. Yes. Lithomancy. Later on. Channeled writing. Yes. And because it feels important, tea leaf divination. I know I'd cut that one, but yes. Is Gen Clairvoyant. Untapped, but a heavier gift. Clairsentient. Yes. Claircognizant. No. Clairalient. Untapped. Clairaudient. Untapped. Clairgustant. No. Weather not permitting, the live will be the next day. Lenormand it's an interesting form of divination.
I get why Uncle BJ picked it.
Do you?
Yeah, it's misogynistic as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Mouse's weekly grandpa read. Dad was Mouse need to hear this week. You are this really powerful person who has all of these great ideas and a lot to give, but you keep so much of it to yourself because you don't really want recognition. You just want to do the good things. But there's a project that you're working on that you may need to be a little bit louder than you usually are about in order to see the fruits that are going to come from it. This is something that is going to be kind of a path opening for you, but you're gonna have to not be so goddamn humble in order to get to that point. So time to be a little bit prideful, time to step out of that shell and be loud and make the damn thing happen so that whatever it is that's going to come in from it can. I have Mirror for Witch of the Woods. What does Witch of the Woods need to hear tonight? That one feels permanent. You have a thing for sacrificing yourself for other people and not actually speaking about how you really feel on the subject afterwards. Like, you sacrifice a lot, and it feels like in the end, the things that you sacrificed either A, weren't appreciated, or B, they just keep taking and taking, and instead of standing up for yourself and being bold in that, you're kind of tamping yourself down. You are really being called to grab that fucking beacon and say something. Protect yourself. Make people appreciate the things that you do for them. You aren't a doormat. You were never meant to be a doormat. You are loving and compassionate and kind, and you are full of so much. And It's time other people see that and appreciate that about you. And if they don't, fuck them. Cut them off. Stop letting them do this. Yeah, I have so many readings that I don't even know if I'm finishing them tonight, so I'm just doing my best over here. Also, for those of you, if you need to hop off, I do always caveat that technical issues arise, but we do upload my lives onto YouTube. So long as something catastrophic doesn't happen, this live will be on YouTube by Monday. I have a deity confirmation for... I think this is someone new. Michelle. Lady Hecate is watching. Morgan. Yes. Odin. Hades is heavily reaching out. Persephone also reaching out. Those two are coming in pairs again lately. I love it when they do that. It's kind of wholesome. Medusa? No. Is there anyone else? No. Just a watcher. All right, for the Kinnikin. Is there a solid reason that people say Kenny's energy is cozy, comfy, and comforting? Yes. Oh god, it's hidden in between the cards. Is Kenny something other than witch or human? Maybe? Is that because Kenny's Kenny? Or was Kenny in another life? Oh. Oh. Sorry, my PayPal's being weird. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get to it. Did this one. All right, Phoenix, I have an Am I Hex for you. But specifically excluding the nasty attachment. So aside from that is Phoenix Hex. No. Cursed. Yep. Was this thrown by another practitioner? Yep. Is this related to that tether? Yes. Does Phoenix know this practitioner in person? Online? This is an online presence you are at least aware of. Is this possibly the kickback off of someone else's board? No, this is an intentional throw. Will a basic return to sender work on this? Yes. Laven. In our afterlives, will we, as in me and Laven, get to team up together in a Pokemon duo battle against other people? Maybe, if we so choose. I fucking choose. Do you choose me? I choose you.
Pikachu.
It depends on the tier. Now that they've introduced the tiers for creators, live rewards actually are a lot better than they used to be. So if I hit the proper tiers, so like new followers, and certain amount of time live and something else, I haven't quite figured out what it is. They actually multiply. So yeah, they do. So long as I get my tiers.
So I find that gifts are the number one way to push you up in the algorithm and draw in more viewers.
Yeah, they do push you up a little bit. Well, they push you up on levels. There's a whole new level program, and it's a whole thing. I have a 1 card for Veronica. Added 1 card. What is... Okay, that was quick. Hey, you need to take some time to rest. Stop doing so goddamn much. Focus on yourself. Sit your ass down or lay your ass down. I don't care. Turn on a show, turn on a movie, turn on something you've been wanting to see. Grab a fucking snack. Spend some time with yourself. When you're done with the movie or the show, take a bath. Take time to recharge. We have to recharge. You are human. You are not a machine. You cannot go on forever and ever and expect not to have to refill your own battery. With cotton candy. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Helen. Cotton candy ice cream. Oh my god, I love the heart puffs and the finger hearts. They're so cute. Y'all, we might actually make it through all these reads. Karis. One day I'll figure it out. Will Karis's neighbor offer them enough to buy their house? Maybe. Oh, come the fuck on. That was so disappointing. Okay. 1 card. What does Karis need to hear tonight? I want to say Karis. I think that's the southerner in me. The card is on the floor, much like the bar. Okay, so like when I got this card for Tristan last time, I completely ignored the romantic aspect of it, and I shouldn't have. But anyways, that's there. But however, right now is the time for you to focus on your creative pursuits, creativity, projects, anything that involves creation, forward momentum through creation, especially. And yeah, there's the romance aspect of that card. It exists. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I have a deep dive with a deity conference. I have a break, actually. It's my break time. I will be back in like 5 minutes. Gus will be here.
Oh boy. We're gonna go to Canada and eat cotton candy ice cream.
We're going to Canada.
Oh, sweet. You gonna save me some cotton candy ice cream? Are you... Yeah, we have a Baskin Robbins here where we live. And hello again. Thanks. I've been gone for such a long time. I was so far away. All the way over there in that chair. Well, you can see Mr. Stick now, just being grouchy over there in the corner. Actually, he's really a very jovial stick. Just doesn't look like it, you know? See, I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere until somebody tells me they don't have a Baskin Robbins. I mean, if you need to go to bed, go to bed. I think we have mods. We don't have that much longer to go anyway. Oh, yeah, see, Just is there. Christy, I love Baskin Robbins. I don't know why. It's like it's a very simplistic place, but they just have lots of delicious flavors and, you know, a very basic menu, and ordering is simple. I like old simple things because I'm an old man. Oh yeah, I kind of miss Cold Stone. Didn't Cold Stone go out of business? Night Crown. Yeah, it might not have been a widespread thing. I know that there used to be... Oh, okay, so Cold Stone's still around, but the one nearest me is not. It was the Branson Landing. I think something else tried to replace it doing the same thing, but, like, I don't know how that went. I haven't been back there in years. Still have a Cold Stone in Missouri. Not at the Branson Landing. We are several hours away from Branson, but oh, it's where they make ice cream on a giant slab of frozen marble, mannequin. Might be an American thing. But yeah, they like... I remember making it right in front of us in the big glass window at the Branson Landing. It's good stuff, yeah. Super rich. I don't mean like money-wise, I mean like texturally. Yeah, they'd put the chunks of stuff in there, like whatever you asked for, basically. Or make tubs of things. I mean, I assume the actual practice is probably... I don't know. I'd have to look it up, I guess, but I'd have to bet it was European or Russian. I have not been there, Katie. But I do love ice cream, all of it. Nitrogen ice cream. Have not tried. Is that like something where they like chill it really fast, or like what's the deal there? Interesting. What's a nitrogen ice cream?
Ice cream that they pump nitrogen into? I don't fucking know.
Inflatable ice cream?
I live in a tiny town in Arkansas. I'm supposed to know big city shit?
Is that big city shit?
I don't fucking know. Can I have more to drink? Do I need Coke?
More to drink? Yeah, you have Coke. I think.
I hope.
I hope.
Well, late for Celsius, I think. That's what I was thinking. Hello. Okay, I counted it. We have 10 orders left. I think we can get them all tonight. Do. How are we all holding up? We making it? It's still raining out there. Oh my god, my phone's gonna die. We are in fact not making it. Hang on. My phone's dying.
Last one. I go outside now.
Okay, we're plugged in. Let's hope that works. I cannot believe it is still fucking raining. I feel like, did I do the deity on this? No, I didn't. Okay, deep dive into deity confirmation for Amber. That is an animal brain. My brain just said axolotl. Oh God, help me, I'm tired. I haven't slept in like 2 days. Poseidon. Spot on, Muse. Is there anyone else? Is it Apollo? Hermes? Hades? There it is. Anyone else? No. Is Amber meant to be a solitary witch? You have a mentor. Is candle magic a foundational point in Amber's craft? Yes. Herbalism? No. Crystals? No. Astrology? You may have a block here. Energy work? Later on. Spirit work? If I get one more no, I'm switching to a clear your mind. Baneful magic? Kitchen magic? Yes on both of those. You just have something specific going on with your craft. Not magic? Yes. Color magic? Yes. Art magic? Yes. Water magic? Yes. Shadow work? Later on. Dream work? Yes. Meditation? Later on. Astral? Yes. Is Amber more of an eclectic witch? To an extent, roamer? Full roamer. Eclectic is a little bit too tight. Is tarot a good form of divination for Amber? No. Oracle? No. Lenormand? Yes. Cartomancy? Later on. Palmistry? Later on. Scrying? Later on. Runes? Later on. Osteomancy? Fuck yes. Lithomancy? No. Channeled writing? Yes. Is Amber clairvoyant? Untapped? Clairsentient? Yes. Claircognizant? Yes. Clairalient? Untapped? Clairaudient? Yes. Clairgustant? Yes. No one point out how tired I am, please. Grandpa's deck and a core of your craft for tea. Start the core of your craft, Mela, list form. Historical research, 4 bones. Spell research, 1.5 bones. Craft research, 2.5 bones. Candle magic, 2 bones. Herbalism, 2.5 bones. Crystals, no bones. Astrology, 2 bones. Energy work, 2.5 bones. Spirit work, no bones. Card-based divination, 2 bones. Throwing divination, 3 bones. Energy-based divination, 1/2 bone. Clair work, no bones. Deity work. Is that? No bones. I love cores. Oh, yeah, it did. It was a deep dive into deity confirmation for you, right, Amanda? Actually throw you in after this Grandpa's deck, so don't forget. So a core of your craft is a read that takes priority and balance, puts them in a list, and tells you where to put your focus in your craft right now. So the highest number of bones is where you put the most focus, your highest priorities. The lowest number of bones is the most balance. No bones does not mean you will not do something. Low amounts of bones does not mean you will not do something. It is just where your priorities need to be. I like to say I generally give them 2 weeks to a month, if even. Like it's just a blip in time. Here's what you need to be focused on for right now. All right, let me do this Grandpa's deck for tea, and then I'll do yours, Amanda, before I forget. What does tea need to hear tonight? Uh-oh. So I think this is the nicest way my grandpa has ever said grow a backbone. Anyway, you need to take control of yourself. You need to respect yourself more, and you need to understand that personal transformation does not come when we're afraid of it. It is not a lack of will, it's a lack of discipline. It's a lack of being able to stand up and say this is what you want, being able to stand up to your own mind, being able to stand up to others. You've got to take control and say the things you need to say, my friend. And I don't think this is the first time I've told you that. All right, Amanda, deity confirmation, and a deep dive. Morgan. Lou. Watching. Cernunos. Watching. Freya. Who the fuck are you? Artemis. There she is. Okay. Artemis and Apollo. Why are you so prevalent tonight, Apollo? Is there anyone else? Yeah. Hades. Loki is watching. Hell. Whoever it is, they're sending me on a wild goose chase. Thor. Of course it's Thor. The rain outside. Thor might be avoiding me right now. Is there anyone else? Odin. Odin is anyone else? No. Is Amanda meant to be a solitary witch? Yes, heavily. Is candle magic a foundational point in Amanda's craft? Yes. Herbalism? Yes. Crystals? Later on, they're going to be a heavy point when they do come in. Astrology? Yes. Energy work? Later on. Spirit work? No. Baneful magic? No. Kitchen magic? Yes. Not magic? Later on. Color magic? Yes. Art magic? Later on. Sorry, the need for caffeine right now. Water magic? Later on. Shadow work? Later on. You may have a slight block on your craft. Dream work? Yes. Meditation? Yes. Astral? No. Is Amanda more of, fuck me, a hearth witch? Yes. Is tarot a good form of divination for Amanda? Later on, or it needs balanced. Oracle? No. Lenormand? Yes. Cartomancy? Yes. Palmistry? No. Scrying? No. Runes? No. Osteomancy? No. You may have a block here too. Lithomancy? No. Channeled writing? No. Is Amanda clairvoyant? No. Clairsentient? Untapped? Claircognizant? Yes, not using to fullest extent. Clairalient? No. Clairaudient? Yes. Clairgustant? No. Amanda, if you catch me live again and you're wanting to get a read, get a clear your mind. You have some blocks you need to figure out. I've been doing this for a while. It's okay. They get uploaded on YouTube. I have Melis deck for Sierra. What does Sierra need to hear tonight? You might have just come through the end of an awakening, regardless of what it was. You are kind of on a new path right now, a new unknown type of adventure, for lack of better words. While the Walker card reminds us that the great unknown is this beautiful and large expanse, and the journeys ahead of us are much the same. The adventurer reminds us that responsibility exists no matter where we go. You don't need to put more than necessary on yourself. So you need, it feels like this reminder to you to not try to take everything on. Like, yes, you have responsibilities that you're not going to be able to get away from, or that are necessary to the path that you are on, but you shouldn't do it alone. You shouldn't take on every single one of them by yourself. Set reasonable expectations of yourself. Don't try to do it all. I'm still not really sure how much you tip DoorDashers who are willing to drive in a flood.
A lot.
Well, I did.
Tip them more than fairly. They were driving in a flood. That dude was in a subcompact. he's working.
That dude's an idiot.
I know.
That dude's trying to die.
Well, maybe.
That's how you get washed away. I still stand by the fact that nobody in less than a truck 3 feet off the ground should be out right now.
Just sent me out to Ford Fusion.
He had to go to the emergency room. I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't control this. Take it up with your son.
I did.
At least you didn't wash away. All right, Angel. Mirror and Grandpa. What does Angel need to hear tonight? I don't even know what word that was. It was supposed to be the night. I don't think it was. Jack shit. Nothing for you. Kidding. I'm kidding. What the fuck? This read doesn't make any sense. Okay, fine. Wow. Well, I'm going to try to parse my way through this. No one make fun of me, please, because these don't piece together very well at all. There is a fire that comes from within that kind of not only guides us, like our intuition, but also keeps the things that we find to be the most pleasurable, to be the cornerstones of our livelihood, alive. And without this light, our creativity essentially dies, for lack of a better way to put it. You're being reminded that your light is dimming and you're letting it happen. You know it's happening. You know that you're going through this time where you are down and you are sad, but you don't really seem to know what to do about it. You're being reminded that you need to go back to your roots in terms of figuring out the things that ground you and make you happy. Nobody but you can relight this. Nobody but you can bring it back. So you've got to go back. You've got to take steps back to the things that brought you joy until you can find something that brings that joy again. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I DoorDashed Taco Bell earlier and got a guy in a jacked up truck. And I mean, I've been tipping them like crazy because I feel bad that I need them. Gus had to take Damon to the emergency room earlier. He had an infection in his foot that just could not wait. But like that's a quarter of a mile from our house, and that was as far as he made it. I am of the full belief that if you drive anything less than a jacked up pickup, you gotta stay home right now. All right. What?
Some of those guys should stay home.
They should, but they drive jacked up pickups. They're not going to. Have you met my ex-husband? He gets out for the fun. He's like, yeah. Oh, the creek's overflowing in the road? I'm going to go drive on it 6 times, back and forth. I'll even reverse a few times.
Looking at logs like they ain't that big.
No, deadass. Becky, when
Literal
Becky was
ass
trying to
logs.
get home and there were all those logs in the road, he literally got the girls in the truck, came out, met her, and guided her little Jeep Grand Cherokee all the way through all the logs. I'm sure he was driving over them.
Oh, I'm sure he did. At least on the way there.
Yeah, that's my ex-husband. He's a hell of a guy, but he is also just the most weather unaware man I have ever met in my life. We got a really bad ice storm one year when Avery was a baby, and it was when I was pregnant with Avery is what it was. And I was craving yogurt. I really wanted yogurt. And this man gets out and like an inch of fucking ice. No, it wasn't an inch. I think it was like a quarter of an inch. It wasn't that bad. It was enough for pregnant me to be terrified. But he gets out in it just to go get me some yogurt. And it's not because I wanted yogurt. It's because he wanted to get out in it and go see if people needed towed out of ditches.
I mean, to be fair, he gets the...
All right, Angel. Again, negative thoughts. The prison you are in right now is a prison of your own making. And it really echoes Mirror. I don't know why he's in one card mode with you tonight, but he really wants you to focus on what Mirror said. Hey Flynn, I've closed up readings for tonight, just because I got so many. Thank you guys so much again. I am live every Friday, so if you catch me live, you can grab a read any other week. I don't usually close them as early as I did tonight. All right, Muse. Hey, Muse. Can I do your deity confirmation on Monday? I don't know why, but it feels necessary to do it Monday. Is Lady Athena wanting to work with someone specifically in some way within the thing? No. Is it as a whole? Maybe. Has she just not picked? Maybe. I can't find out. I think this is why. I think I am being a little bit parsed out on your deities at the moment. I'm not really sure why. Has Muse figured out the sacrifice? No. I don't know, but if Iowa's does, can you, like, send whatever y'all did to make it stop down here to Arkansas? Because I'm having the worst time right now. All right, I have a Melis deck for Soren. You, my friend, need to go on a fucking adventure. Holy shit. Discovery and Wanderlust, back to back there. Can you please plan a trip and go somewhere, preferably scenic? Stop hesitating at me telling you to do that too. Don't make excuses. Go do it. You need to do it. All right, I've got Fire with unhinged questions. Did Fire almost make Star Wars characters real when they were a teen? Yes. Oh my god, of course you did. Should Fire try creating real living versions of fictional characters? Maybe. Mela, don't encourage that. Has Fire ever created a living being? No. Has Fire ever changed reality? No. Should Fire change reality? Yeah. What? Oh, Laven. So we have to both choose each other for the Pokemon battles to happen. But it's okay because I choose you. Yeah, I was having a difficult time feeling your deities too. Like, it feels weird. Is Fire's cat a literal deity? The fuck do you mean, maybe? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what she means. I thoroughly enjoy your unhinged questions. I have a 3 question for Raven. Are the deities sorry Raven found out about them? Oh no. Maybe. What? Oh. Should Raven dye their hair a mixture of bright pink, red, and green so it looks like a watermelon? No. Oh, okay, fine. No fun around here. Should Raven write me an entire fan fiction specifically about the McDonald's character Grimace? You should. That's a double yes, by the way. Mela, do you think all cats might be deities? Of course you do.
That's cat for you.
That's why we don't ask her opinions. I have a deity confirmation for Audrey. Lithuania is literally a country. Also, Lou. I'm so tired. I don't know what Lou. I was getting Lou, but my brain goes Lithuania. Moralton, now Lithuania. I need to go to fucking bed is what I need. Is there anyone else? No, just Lou. And then I have a core of your craft and a clear your mind for Hannah. So core of your craft, list form, Mela, historical research, no bones. Spell research, 2 bones. Craft research, no bones. Candle magic, 2 bones. Herbalism, 4 bones. Crystals, no bones. Come back here. Astrology, no bones. Energy work, 2 bones. Spirit work, 2 bones. Card divination, half a bone. Throwing divination, half a bone. Energy-based divination, 2 bones. Clair work, 2 bones. Deity work, half a bone. Does Hannah have any blocks on their Clair gifts? Sleight craft? Yes. Divination? Yes. Is this due to a missed message? Is there someone trying to get through that's making my ear ring? Okay. Is it just you? Stop it. That's mean. Stop making my ear ring. Anyway, is this due to a hex and or curse? Nope. Is this self-imposed? Yes. You've got to believe in yourself. The things that we do in our crafts don't come without our own belief. We can have so many other people believe in us and have faith in us, but if we don't believe ourselves, then we effectively block everything off. You need to have more confidence in what it is you do. Rednecks in a flood. They're making the Candy Baker up there is flooded. They're fucking doing donuts on Candy Baker. Yeah, just shoot me a message on WhatsApp. I may not get to it until morning though. On that note, I believe I am done for the night, not nice. Unless I was dumb and missed something. It is still freaking raining. Like, deadass. Still raining out there. The weather has not decided to play nice yet. I love y'all so much. I will see you Monday. I'm going to not exist before then.